Good evening, viewers. We welcome you to today's edition of the news, and here are the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacts with newly recruited Agneweers. Election Commission holds all-party meeting in New Delhi to discuss demonstrate remote voting machine. The party's Central Election Committee will finalize the candidates next week, says senior BJP leader Alexander L. Hegg. And Voice of the People's Party holds rally, outlines its ideology and point out action for the state elections. The news in details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said technologically advanced soldier will play a key role in Indian armed force in the wake of the new front of contactless warfare and challenges of cyber warfare. He said the current generations of youth especially has this potential, and so the Agneweers will play a leading role in the armed force in the times to come. Modi said this while addressing the first batch of Agneweers of the three services who have commenced their basic training through conferencing. He said that New India is filled with renewed vigor and efforts are underway to modernize the armed forces as well as make them Atma-Nirbhar. The meeting was called by the Election Commission to discuss and demonstrate their remote voting machine, which was held in New Delhi. President, Chairperson and General Secretaries of all India national and state parties, including technical expert committee members, are present in the meeting. The polls body has proposed the introduction of remote voting for domestic migrants using a multi-constituency electronic voting machine that will retain all security features of the EVMs currently in use. This modified form of EVM can handle up to 72 multi-constituency from a single remote polling booth. The initiative, if implemented, can lead to a social transformation for the migrants. Senior BJP leader Alexander L. Hegg took jab at the NPP for allegedly misusing government schemes and programs to benefit its candidates. The BJP leaders expressed anger towards the NPP leadership, including Chief Minister Congrad K. Sangma, as an ambulance sanctioned under the Chief Minister's Special Development Fund was inaugurated by his opponent and NPP candidates Rocky Hegg in the Pintor-Umkra constituency. Hegg said that this is not a violation of the rules but mistrust to the people. The ambulance was sanctioned under the government scheme and not through NPP scheme, he said. Regarding the list of the candidates for the upcoming assembly elections, senior BJP leader defended the delay, saying the party has to check if there is any criminal record or allegations against any candidate. He said the party's Central Election Committee will finalize the candidates next week.
This is a Chief Minister Development Scheme. It's not NPP scheme. It is a government scheme. Clearly, it's a government scheme. Government scheme, it has to go through the government or through the local representative of that particular whatever constituencies. BJP, whenever they are doing, they are organized party. They don't take haphazardly any decisions. When we see the candidates where we are going to announce officially, to see also they should not have any criminal records. They should have no allegations against the candidate where it will have the adverse effect to the BJP party.
As many as 5 sitting legislators will join the UDP on the 18th. This was informed by UDP President Metba Lingdor. Talking to the reporters, Lingdor said the party has identified candidates in another 15 seats and a third list of candidates will be declared soon. He also informed that the party is working on its manifesto, which will be out soon. So far, UDP in its 2 lists have declared 34 candidates.
The third list will be most likely day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow.
How many, I think we are expecting that there's some number of candidates we are
I can't say right now because state election is yet to see. But last time also we said there are about 5 candidates, out of which only 2 we could announce. So
As
I
of
can't
now,
say right now.
how many seats we are able to,
We have already announced 34 seats. Yeah.
how many seats you have already identified candidates?
We have identified almost another 15 seats.
The Election Commission has deregistered the Garo National Council as the Chief Electoral Officer F.R. Karkongor said GNC has been deregistered because of failure to submit certain documents. The Voice of the People's Party is the only state party which was newly registered. As newly registered party, VPP is yet to get the symbol of its own. It may be mentioned that the VPP has published its first list of 14 candidates last year.
So, new political party, you have this VPP, the Voice of People's Party. So, they are newly registered, and GNC has been deregistered because of that failure to, to submit certain documents. So, these are the 2 new developments.
So, for VPP?
No, they have not been issued as a symbol. They are a newly registered party. So, Election Commission has a number of free symbols. So, I think that is something which they will have to, take up with the Election Commission.
Recalling the contribution of the non-violent fighters, the United Democratic Party on Monday felicitate over 55 volunteers. Though the party received a total of more than 300 applications, but the party has decided to facilitate 200 plus volunteers who are really dedicated to the party. Speaking to the media, Paul Lingdo, working president of UDP, said that this program was organized to facilitate those party workers who have fought for the Hill State movement for a separate state. UDP President Medba Lingdo handed over a memento, shawl and a cash award of Rs 5,000 to the volunteers.
Well, this program was organized to felicitate volunteers who fought for our separate state. Most of them, fortunately, are still around, and today we could felicitate around 50 to 55 of them. The rest who could not attend today's program will be felicitated by the party in due course.
The newly floated Voice of the People on Monday holds a rally at Polo. Party President Arden M. Basayamoit and other party leaders enlightened the ideology of the party and its plan of action for the state during the rally. North Shillong legislator Adelbert Nongrum, who has recently resigned as a member of the 11th Legislative Assembly, today joined the party. The VPP has so far released the first list of 14 candidates for the upcoming polls. And now the weather report. Maximum temperature is 15.1 degrees Celsius and minimum temperature is 3 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 64% and in the evening was 87%. Light rain is very likely to occur at isolated place. Our news bulletin is also available live on our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. In addition to watching on television, viewers may visit the DD News Shillong YouTube channel to tune in to our daily bulletin. And now we once again look at the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacts with newly recruited Agnews. Election Commission holds all-party meeting in New Delhi to discuss demonstrate remote voting machine. The party's Central Election Committee will finalize the candidates next week, says senior BJP leader Alexander L. Hegg. And Voice of the People's Party holds rally, outlines its ideology and point of actions for the state elections. That's all we have in the news for today. Until we meet again tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Thank you for watching and good night.